This might be some good news, but then it kind of like surprises you that this wasn't something that was already in place. How about this? The Illinois Supreme Court to decide if Chicago police misconduct files should be released. Why wouldn't those be a matter of public record? Why does it have to go to the Illinois Supreme Court? Police misconduct files, those files that we are, as taxpayers, are paying all the lawsuits against these cops who routinely abuse their authority, in many cases taking lives. We're not supposed to know about their misconduct because everything's fine. Shh, look over there, not over here. Let's watch this story from CBS Chicago and we'll talk about it.
One man's fight to get decades of Chicago police misconduct records released.
CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov has learned that case is going all the way to the state's top court.
This is for everything.
Attorney Jared Casaglad only hoped for this opportunity, and now it's official. He got this notice telling him the Illinois Supreme Court agreed to hear his case, and justices will decide if the city should release 5 decades of police misconduct.
5 decades, 50 years.
The Supreme Court is going to decide this case, and since the appellate court decided against us, it means that we have a fighting chance, and they see a real legal issue here.
Casaglad is 11 years into his battle on behalf of his client, Charles Green. Did you have anything to do with the murder of those people?
No, ma'am.
Isn't it interesting also? I got to pop this up real quick. Art, you're right. City cameras can't even capture hit and runs, but you better believe they're going to catch you if you went 3 miles over the posted speed limit. But we don't want to know about the police misconduct. We can't release those files and know who's policing us. Who watches the watchmen?
I did not.
Green spent 24 years in prison for the 1985 quadruple murder after he says Chicago police beat him and coerced him into signing a false confession. He was just 16 at the time and questioned without a lawyer or parent.
Man, wow, they're gonna kill me. I'm just going ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Released from prison in 2009, Green began fighting to clear his name. That's when he submitted a public records request to get all police misconduct files released to help him prove his innocence. The city ignored it, so Green sued and won. But city lawyers fought that ruling, and an appellate judge ruled in favor of the city. That's when Casaglad went to the state Supreme Court.
We're going to go to the Supreme Court and we're going to ask them to undo this injustice. He's expecting to prove that there is a cover-up that has gone back decades and that these files are the proof.
Casaglad's Supreme Court notice comes 1 week before Green's clemency hearing before the state.
What he's doing here is to help other people who may still be in prison, who may still be fighting and claiming they're innocent and are innocent, giving them access to these records without having to fight for them.
Still pending the now stalled city council plan to release just some of those misconduct files. They plan to defend the appellate decision. They plan to keep those records from being released. In the loop, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News.
What are they hiding? What are they hiding that they want to withhold these 5 decades, 50 years? 50 years of files that they are hiding because they do not want people to know how law enforcement, a position of privilege in serving our community, how too many thugs end up in law enforcement, abusing their authority, betraying the public trust. And I guess the state just feels what's more important is to hide the records of those who engage in that kind of behavior.